Hi everyone, I'm Amy Holtzapfel and welcome to the first evening of the 50th Gaudino Commemorative Weekend. Such an exciting lineup of events that we have, starting with this one tonight. Before we begin, I want to just mention to you all, if you could silence your cell phones, please. And I'm obliged to inform you that there are emergency exits over here and here, should you need them, but you won't. And I wanted to also thank our technical tech crew, Nate, and others in the building who've helped us make this event possible, as well as Raquel and Lauren and others here who've been amazing at bringing us all together for this weekend. So just to thank them. So I am the current Gaudino Scholar, and it's lovely. I know a lot of you, but it's also just lovely to meet. And as part of my contribution to this weekend, I thought it would be exciting to read one of Gaudino's plays. So Gaudino has two plays that I know of. One was about the assassination of JFK, and this one from 1963 is called The Founder, and it is about Rome and the founding of Rome and Romulus and Remus. So we are going to be presenting a staged reading of this material. We're going to be reading the first act, and then we'll have a tiny summary, and then we're just going to be reading the end of Act 3. So if you would like to read the full play, I have it available, and I'm happy to share it with you. So you can go forth and have some reading, additional reading to do, but we'll just take it away, and then we can open it up for some discussion afterwards, brief discussion about what you all heard this evening from this material, and why Gaudino might have chosen, why you think Gaudino might have chosen to write a play, and what that was as a project for him. I think it's a fascinating question for us to be thinking about as we open up this celebratory weekend. So this is the amazing cast that I have here assembled. We're just going to go down the line and say name and character. And I just really want to just extend my biggest thanks to each of you for being here tonight and supporting this event, faculty members and colleagues and students as well. So thank you. So we'll start with Sammer.
Hi, my name is Sammer, and I am playing Junius.
Hi, my name is Laura, and I'm playing Numa and Laconia.
I'm Kevin O'Rourke. I'm playing Camillus, a priest, and Antimachus, a poet.
Soumya Shinde, I'm playing Messelia, the wife to Remus, and Lucius, the experimenter.
My name is Jack Allen, and I'm playing Romulus, the founder of the city.
My name is Kai, and I'm playing Marcellus and Proculus in Act 1.
My name is Abdel Purdy, and I'm playing Marcus and Proculus in Act 3.
My name is Erica. I'm playing Italus, a counselor to Romulus at the beginning, and then I will take over the last part of Antimachus, the poet.
I'm Amy, and I'm playing stage directions. All right, without further ado, The Founder, a play in 3 acts by Robert L. Gaudino, Williamstown, Massachusetts, summer 1963. I'm going to read one of the epigraphs. They're all from Machiavelli's Discourses on Livy, and I'll read one. A wise mind will never censure anyone for having employed any extraordinary means for the purpose of establishing a kingdom or constituting a republic. It is well that, when the act accuses him, the result should excuse him. And when the result is good, as in the case of Romulus, it will always absolve him of blame. For he is to be reprehended who commits violence for the purpose of destroying, and not he who employs it for beneficent purposes. Setting, the place, the center of a yet incomplete city, a public square. To the right, on higher ground, is the temple of the god Aeschylus, a sanctuary for the oppressed. The time, early morning on the day of the founding. The action is continuous. Act 1. Curtain remains down as lights dim. There is the sound of sword fighting off stage at left. Shouts, harsh and violent. A second's silence. A woman screams. The curtain rises on a long, pitiful death moan, quiet on the empty stage. Massilia backs slowly onto the stage from the left. She is stunned, but not frightened. She comes to herself suddenly, runs to the temple in the rear to conceal herself. Romulus backs onto the stage from the left. He has done a violent act, which he obviously regrets. He is angry with himself. He throws down his sword with disgust. Italus appears, agitated yet triumphant. He picks up the sword.
Take it away. Bury it. I won't live with it.
Looks back to the body of Remus off stage.
From birth we have been one. To cut through my own flesh. Cover my brother.
Takes off his own cape.
Cover him. Do it now, fool.
Italus takes the cape and goes out to the left.
The movements are clumsy, Italus.
I can't handle him alone.
Don't you touch him. That's a soldier's task. Put Marcellus to it. An escort of 8, the men closest to Remus.
Marcellus was loyal to Remus.
Let him know immediately. Be clear, direct, exact.
Exactly as it happened?
Tell him. Tell him that Remus is dead by the hand of his brother Romulus. Explosive, angry, excited, but loyal. Remus shall have sacred interment attended by the foremost men of the city.
The proprieties. Everything in its right place. The proper ceremony. Always the same with you, Romulus.
It is natural respect, nothing less. Respect for what he has been. This man was my equal, my blood. I'll bury him as such. Not for your reasons, Italus, not for your reasons.
He has failed. He has won nothing he valued. Even his remains are at your discretion.
You handle life with a very narrow generosity.
I do what I must to serve you and the city.
This assortment of rabble and refugees is not a city. Today we are beginning, nothing more.
Exactly. Exactly.
He bows and moves out to the right. Romulus crosses the stage in thought. Massilia moves out of the temple and in behind. She hesitates and then reaches out to touch him. He turns.
Massilia,
I couldn't stay away. I had to follow him.
I should have known. I did know. I heard the scream.
It was not like I expected. It was so sudden, so one-sided. Oh, I don't know what I did feel.
You should not have come.
I know it's not wrong. I mean, that we are right for each other. I don't love him. I have never really loved him. I don't feel any loss.
Do you know your own feelings?
It was only a moment. Death up close. I've never seen that. I would have screamed for a stranger. Forgive me.
It is not you, but the act which must have forgiveness, or at least understanding.
Not for me. I won't think about it.
We have no choice. You followed your husband here this morning and saw me kill him. We will live with that.
So serious. Such a long face. I don't like this earnestness between us. I suppose I have some kind of conscience, but it is so unused. Remember?
You are wrong to be here.
You need me.
I have many needs, Massilia, not all of which you can satisfy.
Be more friendly. If you must put me off, do it more tenderly. We are not at war.
This is a time of wars.
Not between you and me.
Between brother and brother, between husband and wife.
I won't think about it.
And I must think for both of us.
Do that always. Even today, whenever you want. But do it like a lover, not a soldier.
Massilia, you will leave here now. Leave and stay away.
Romulus, I have waited so long. The tension of having and yet not being sure. The resentments. You have no idea how petty and suspicious he became. At me every moment for his own failures. I wish he had been able to love me as you have.
He did at one time. He did. But you have forgotten. Just as you have forgotten your love for him.
I did love him once, I suppose. Too long ago, and only casually.
Your memory is bad.
I remember what pleases me, what makes me happy.
So simple, so terrifyingly simple. Maybe I can love you because you don't care about anything. Except love itself. You never learn. Time has no effect on you.
I don't like time. I don't like the way it moves. It uses up all of life and leaves nothing behind, except age.
Time leaves much more.
For others, not for me.
Time leaves experience, and with experience, the control of events.
It is the experience that I want. The rest is all for you. Control of cities, armies, courts of law, all for you. And most important, control of me.
What must I give in return?
The city, which is so foolish, so serious, so selfish, will ask of you an outrageous price. You will have to work much too hard for its prizes.
And you?
A caress, the love that closes out the world, the feel of your body close to mine.
I am a city man at heart.
Not at all. Not with me.
Your eyes are closed.
I don't want to see.
You must. We have enemies. Maybe enemies to each other.
Words. Words that say nothing. I do not hear you. I am deaf.
Blind, deaf, lost. Lost.
We have never talked so much.
It may be all that is left us.
That's a morbid thought. Do you think that anything's changed?
Perhaps.
Please, I need some signs, some reassurance.
I said perhaps.
I don't understand you.
Didn't matter before. Why must you understand me now?
I'm afraid. I think there's a chance I might lose you.
You did feel something, didn't you? About Remus, regret or something?
I don't believe in regret. It's a waste of life. What do you expect me to feel? I feel anything you want me to.
Nothing, Miss Celia. I want you to feel nothing. I want it that way.
What do you feel?
I am sorry that my brother had to die. I would not change it, but I don't have to like it.
I refuse to be sad. It was the right choice.
You hope to be happy?
I am happy. You are more a part of me now. Maybe that's what rankles you. You are as much mine as you'll ever be any woman's. No woman has given you so much.
Look at me, closely. I am the same.
I see. I like what I see.
I do not change. Never hold even a part of me.
You are the same. I want you to be the same. But things are different. Circumstances have changed.
Nothing is different. I am not yours to have. I am no woman's to have.
I can possess as much of you as I'll ever need.
You do understand me, don't you? Understand what I'm saying?
Don't ask too much of me. I have upset you. Maybe I meant to. Anything is better than indifference. Anyway, I am right. Today is different. It's not like before. We have to be closer.
We are as close as pleasure can make us. No closer.
But among all those other pleasures, today we share well, you know,
Yes?
a crime.
Oh, nonsense.
Yes, it is a crime. The word is not hard to say. I thought it would be.
There has been no crime. Each of us has done what he had to do.
But we did it together.
Did we?
You know we did. How else could it have ended?
There were other ways, many other ways.
Not any. Not really any.
Your love is too complete. That is what blinds you. That is what will destroy you.
Not my love for you. Ever. It keeps me alive.
Can you really be so innocent? Do you really think that the world has been put together to answer your pleasures? Look at our lives. They are much more complicated than they were an hour ago.
Uncomplicated. Unwooed. Opening onto a future together. I can act as I feel. Not living cautiously, measuring every moment like she does.
Careful, don't risk a comparison.
Discretion would destroy me. Never love.
And if I use force to make you mine, what are your defenses then?
Marcellus stalks in from the right. He is unhappy, grieved, angry. Italus falls.
Where is he?
Romulus
None
nods to the left. Marcellus thunders out.
None at all. But I have no fear. You are not a man of extremes. You will never try violence with me.
She crosses to the back as Marcellus storms back on. He has not seen her.
Damn the blasted act!
Well, after damnation, then what?
More damnation. And more. More. We're no damn good without Remus.
We'll have to be.
Why in hell did you let it happen? What got into you
He
two?
wasn't the same. We quarreled.
I don't like it. There's something in it I don't like.
I don't like it either, Marcellus, but both of us are going to have to accept it.
We'll never replace the strength we've lost. Never. Not in years.
Nothing is changed about our future. We may even be stronger.
No man kills his brother. No man does that.
Not unless he has to.
You can't tell me it's right.
It has been done. It's over. We can't play it any other way.
We always thought there would be the two of you. Half our strength wasted then, thrown away.
Everything we planned, we will do.
But without Remus, without him, I don't like it. I don't accept it, so nobody's at fault. Somebody's responsible.
In many ways, it's better.
Better for whom?
For the army, for the city.
Whose army? Whose city?
Careful, Marcellus, careful.
Why did he die? Why did he have to die?
8 soldiers pass him back with a funeral bier. They cross in front of Massilia. Marcellus turns as they pass, and he sees Massilia.
You have picked the right man, Marcellus. Remus will be buried as the hero he is. His death on this founding day will have special significance.
I see. I see.
What do you see?
It makes sense. It's clear now.
I want you to take the news to the men. Tell them as you were told. The facts are sufficient.
He had his suspicions, all right, but I didn't believe it possible.
What suspicions?
I wouldn't listen to him. He tried to tell me, but I wouldn't listen.
What is it?
He was right. I can see that now. He knew, all right.
He never liked me. Envy. That's what rubs you wrong, Marcellus. Remus never really played soldier well after a marriage. He lost his passion for the noise and cheap bravado of the barracks.
He was a better man without you.
I made him better than he was.
He loved you. You did know that, didn't you? He loved you.
You're a brute. You'd like to make us all over into brutes like yourself. Well, I'm not eligible. Crawl back to your own level, back to the stables where such vulgarity proves you're a man.
You talk too much, Massilia.
You talk to him then. Put him back where he belongs.
Marcellus is a good soldier. He has my confidence.
What other things did Remus tell you?
None of your damn business.
You can't talk to me.
I can and I will. I don't like you either.
Who do you get on well with besides women and foot soldiers?
Lady, I'm ready to break every bone in your body. Anytime.
You will never be allowed near me. You're not in charge.
Massilia, Italus is taking you away from here now.
I quite know my own duty. I hope you can take care of yours. I'll be Morse. I will cry widow tears.
That whore should be quartered, hanged, boiled alive.
Would you do all three?
It's not a joke. Her life to pay off Remus.
She's blind and deaf and lost.
Not that harlot. She's plenty wise. Too wise.
She'll destroy herself, Marcellus, without any help from you.
Her nursemaid is lingering.
What is it, Italus?
It's Marcus. He's the real...
Marcus is a friend. I will talk to him myself.
He'll have the obvious questions make trouble, perhaps. The unadorned facts never satisfy him.
What more is there to know? What are you hinting at?
Nothing for you. Marcus is different. A man on the old lines, sound in character, and a prolific reader, too much alone in himself.
Books have made a better man of him. It's not like that with you. Is it, Italus? You must read the wrong books.
I read the world, nothing less. Men as they are. An art you haven't perfected. At least one of your heroes is now turning to dust.
You're a small little villain to talk about heroes.
He raises his arm to strike Italus, who hurries out quickly. Marcellus turns back to Romulus.
He'd trip over his own fear in any real test.
Feeling better?
Hell no. Where is the soldier equal to Remus outside of yourself?
But in these last days, he changed.
He would have thrown that off. He's your stock, isn't he?
The same to start with. In the end, we couldn't speak.
Now only one. Now one where there were two. Equals before, now only one.
The same beginning and ending as strangers, as hostile as hereditary enemies.
It's not possible that we could be stronger.
The womb which cannot control what comes after. How will the army take the news?
The men won't like it, just as I don't like it. We don't take much to losing a good commander, especially like this, to his own brother.
Remus had special troops, loyal to his person.
No one to lead them now, except you.
The 8 draped soldiers pass in the back from left to right with the body draped in Romulus's mantle.
He was too strong a leader.
Rival personal leaders and a city's army are destructive.
I wouldn't know. He was a great favorite, fine as a soldier, a good brother. That's all I know.
Marcellus, have you ever thought about the greatness of this city that we are to found today?
I have seen it taking shape, just like any other irregular town. We are tougher than most, but also more ragged and motley.
Our destiny is larger, much larger.
It will take more strength than we have now to make our gang of ruffians and cast-offs into something with a destiny.
We will do it, Marcellus, in time and with will.
Today, we can't even muster up a good defense. No fortifications worth the name, personal hatreds, brother fighting brother.
Each day, we will harden ourselves, not just defense. Any city can manage that. We will do more, much more.
Nobody outside respects us now.
We must make the conditions of respect. A clean start, without history.
Every city in the area thinks us worthless. We are refuse, the useless waste of older, better places.
And let them revile us. It helps protect our beginnings.
We can't even get the right kind of woman. We get plenty of the other kind, though.
With strength, we have a right to whatever we need, women included. But arms and an army are useless without the will and courage to use them. Are you with me, Marcellus?
Who else is there to follow?
A forced kind of loyalty.
You are a strong man, Romulus. I'll follow you for that reason alone. If you want my complete loyalty...
Of course I want it.
I want the woman punished for what she's done.
It's an obsession with you.
She has to die. I won't settle for less. He was your brother.
Take the army in hand right away. Tell them Remus is dead. Listen to what they say. I want to hear all of it. Keep the best of them close by. Form an honor guard. Use it for the burial on Mount Ramonium, and later, for the founding ceremony. After these formalities, we really begin. Drill, exercises, forced marches, simple food, the hard life. In preparation.
And Massilia?
Are you putting conditions on your loyalty?
I wouldn't call it a condition, exactly. Setting things right, maybe.
Leave Massilia to herself.
Her life, to make up for Remus. To make it right for him.
The executioner is already inside of her. Don't try to understand it. Don't try to do anything.
It's too hard to resist you, Romulus. Don't you force me to try.
You won't try. I know you won't try.
He smiles, extends his hand. Marcellus takes it reluctantly, grins, then stomps out to the right. As Romulus walks to the center of an empty stage, a boy of about 9 descends from inside the temple. He approaches Romulus casually.
Good morning.
Who are you so young and confident?
I'm Numa, son of Camillus, chief priest of this territory.
I know your father. We are not great friends.
I have spent the night in the temple.
A long time in a holy place for so small a boy.
Now, time goes fast for me in holy places.
In innocent games with the gods?
I do not play games. They are for usual children.
What do you do then?
I converse.
Converse?
Yes, when I am not interrupted by fighting, by screaming women, by noisy exchanges.
Where are the little friends to whom you speak?
I have no friends, little or large. I am too unusual to be liked by ordinary children.
You talk to yourself then?
That would be childish.
Yes, it would be, wouldn't it?
Well, it certainly would be.
I mean, with whom do you converse?
You won't find it amusing. Laugh at me?
Not at all.
I converse with the gods.
I see. That's very serious.
Especially with one goddess. She seems to like me. At least until this morning. She was silent this morning.
Maybe she is not well.
A goddess is always in good health. This one anyway.
Then she is neglecting you.
I won't blame her. There was so much noise outside.
I confess I am to blame for that.
Who are you?
I am Romulus.
Oh yes, the brother of Remus.
He was my brother.
The goddess has spoken of you.
I'm flattered.
She's impressed by you. That seldom is so. She views most human beings as unworthy. High standards, I guess. I have them too.
She is a discerning goddess.
You do not believe me, do you? You are like the rest.
Much depends on what your goddess says.
Enter Camillus from the left. He is looking for his son, Numa. He goes directly to the temple.
She says, you will rule this city, and I will rule after you.
A fanciful combination.
It is what she says. I believe it.
Numa!
I am here, father, in the company of a man you won't be against. He's not so bad.
You have talked to my son, Romulus.
I have. Yes, I have.
In fact, he's very sensible, father. He listens to me. I like that.
You probably find my son unusual.
Well, yes, I do.
He is a prodigy, out of the usual course of nature.
I'm not a prodigy, father. I was just less talked to than other children. It has made me more accessible.
You have been chosen, my son.
I made it all up at first. I felt alone. It was the only way I could get your attention. Then she really started talking. Now I feel less lonely, but I'm not a prodigy.
His experience must appear improbable to you, Romulus, but it is authentic. I know it.
Your faith in these things is stronger than mine. But I am religious, in my own way.
Not in any way that gods or holy men would recognize.
Why do you mistrust me?
I trust only the man who believes in something higher than himself.
So strongly that your son ends up talking to the gods rather than his father, and not he who employs it for beneficent purposes. The sacrifices are all performed in good order. I insist on that. I never march against the auguries. Every priest in the territory has been honored. I mean really honored. Respect of the people. And a generous pension for his old age. I know what it means to have the gods favorable. Nothing goes well without them.
You command the gods to serve you. You use them as you use the people to serve your own purposes.
No, I try to persuade. After all, they are our gods. Surely we can expect them to take an interest in our prosperity.
In your prosperity.
In the city's prosperity.
You and Remus are the city. The worship you both demand is of yourselves. My son does not extort the gods to patriotism. He sees the gods as they are, as they present themselves, not as we miserable human beings would have them be.
The child sees as a child.
Father, there was only silence this morning. The goddess did not speak to me.
Well, you must not press too hard. There may be some meaning in this silence.
I want to go back and try once more.
Certainly, Numa. Especially today. I want a high opinion on our affairs.
With your record and character, can you afford to gamble on divine approval?
Surely the gods, if they have a sporting nature, must take as much interest in me as in you or Numa. Or does your pride deny it?
Come, Numa. These are not ideas you should hear.
I do not understand them. Human beings speak so indistinctly.
Camillus leads Numa by the hand back into the temple.
I bear no enmity to you or your son, Camillus. Civic unrest has never been caused by the true believer, the man who knows God.
Camillus emerges on the top steps of the temple alone.
It is the men who ally God with party who are the real villains. The men who make religion apply to everything, even politics. The religious moralists are our enemies.
The beliefs of this house will never support your designs. Your image of life is not ours. Even if we can do nothing against you, we will never do anything for you.
Do you speak for the boy as well?
Of course.
That is a decision for his goddess to make. Neither you nor I can do it for her. Unless we are superior.
She will judge us rightly.
She has already given him certain hints about the future.
He's not said anything to me about that.
He hasn't because you never talk to him. I do. I like him. He's a charming child. The future of our city, after it is firmly founded. He is piety, harmony, shade, long life. Something more toward quieter unhappiness which will never be satisfied. As if he had not been well cared for at birth and in the earlier years.
Marcus enters suddenly from the right. He stops abruptly. Romulus and Marcus face each other.
I saw the burial party. Remus, you must know.
So this is how we are to begin.
It happened here this morning.
I'm sorry, Romulus. He was disturbed these last days. I noticed the strangeness when I returned from Alba.
Ambition unsettled him. While you were away, things went badly for him. Strange, he found no relief in your company, Romulus. He even seemed to avoid you.
He passed beyond me. I could not reach him. Some secret grievance working through him to undo all the effort and control which made him the man. A desolate mood took hold of him, took him away from all of us.
Power was the grievance, you know it. The two of you could never really share command. That savage wildness in him was the fear of losing power to you.
Who knows what happens within a man? We only observe, helpless on the outside. His entire body seemed to fall in a heap, slack, inert. Suddenly he pulled taut in one last effort.
How did Remus die?
In a fight. In personal combat.
With whom?
I killed Remus.
We will be punished for the chaos of our ways.
Remus challenged me. He wanted the fight. I killed him in defense of my life.
You killed your brother. No explanation will excuse that action.
We met here at dawn. We spoke together, not easily, but with some coherence. We argued. His abuse became personal and very bitter. I tried to quiet him. He would not be reasonable.
Why? What was the cause?
He threw out every insult, no matter how gross. He accused me of taking control of the city, of interfering in his household.
What did he say?
The accusations were obscure in his own mind.
He must have had some specific cause.
His distemper and jealousy created remote and absurd illusions out of his own dark motives.
To what possible end?
He wanted to fight with me, perhaps a test. He challenged, I refused. He raised his sword, threw out the most obscene insults. I was angry. I fought with him. The contest was short, one-sided. I overpowered and killed him.
Remus was as strong as you. Certainly you're equal in skill and courage.
Any time past, we would have been evenly matched. Not today. There was no coherence in him. His defense was wild and unstable. His offense was rash and off the mark. He was an easy prey to my anger. But he sought the occasion. He created the conditions of death.
Was it necessary to take his life?
Such concerns are after the event. A fighting man makes no qualification. To suggest we do not determine a strategy. I killed my brother with good cause. My own life was threatened.
You are guilty of an impious crime.
Oh, Camillus, you spend too much time with the gods. You are unable to understand what happens to men here below. We are wild, unreasoning, violent in our actions.
You must be treated as the criminal you are.
You have no power to impress such a judgment.
I shall have, with the consent of the council. Decent men will not tolerate your crimes.
I expected your abuse. It is an old thing between us.
Others will support me.
What about Marcus? Does he support you?
Romulus, I would feel the same if Remus had taken your life. The loss to the city is even greater than your personal loss.
You have a reputation for justice, Marcus. You have no doubts about this crime, do you?
I won't make a judgment on such uncertain evidence. Romulus says he was forced into action against his own will.
You have an immediate duty toward my brother, Camillus, the rites of burial. I know you won't refuse the sacred treatment due him. Before anything else, we must do that.
Nothing proper to Remus will be neglected. I know that is required of me.
Everything for my brother except eulogy. Silence will be our tribute. His deeds speak for themselves.
You are afraid. You know what I would say.
The worthy will remember the good in him. The site must be put in order. We will follow with those to honor him.
Nothing has changed in my attitude. I will see you punished.
Never forget, Camillus, that you are the priest of this embryo city, and I am its guardian. The gods, eternity, absolute being, I put into your hands. You must reserve to me the people, history, the complexities of becoming, and the law.
For you, the real things.
No, the malleable things. The things which can be made over in our own image. The things which we can control and should control.
Just before he exits to the right, Camillus looks up to the mountain Ramonium and sees vultures circling. It is in flight.
Already the naked-headed birds fill the silence around his remains. How readily they respond to the death of a man to whom they could have given life.
He goes out.
It is dangerous to trust life to those rapturous birds.
Even though it was to you they gave life in the first place.
You know that fellow can cause a great deal of trouble, can't he? He's not reasonable. Too much time with the gods, I'm afraid.
You are yourself the cause of the trouble. Strong, proud, independent, but now even arrogant.
I must be so. You know that. Otherwise, all would fall back to chaos.
There are limits, Romulus. Limits even to what is allowed you.
Don't you lecture me too. We are better friends than that. We understand each other too well. I refuse to let that proud deputy of the gods turn you against me.
It is not Romulus. It is not Camillus, but Romulus who is turning me.
Please, don't think so hard on these things. I am dependent upon your support now. The city will be down on us soon.
You will have the support I can in conscience give.
That is a cold faith.
The action is sudden, still unclear. Was it in fact an accident? The spontaneous impulse of anger, or was it planned? Did you intend the death of Remus?
Can I really answer a question like that? Who is able to say? Every human act comes about by so many intentions, needs, emotions. What man can precisely say why he does a thing?
Men do have reasons for what they do, and often they are conscious.
Or so they like to pretend.
We know a man by the actions he considers important. His judgments and behavior pattern themselves into a statement on what he is.
It looks that way to a thinking man. But I live among ambiguities and paradoxes, as does every active man. I find my way among muscle and nerve, not ideas. Each new day brings its own new meanings. Life is change, flux, movement. I adapt, become that change and movement, and so I am able to control.
There was a blindness in living too close.
Order is not created by the mind, but by the will. Law is not by right motive, but by strong action. Justice is nothing if it is not efficient. Law must have enforcement. Decency has to have a tougher protection than it can provide in its own right. Perhaps mine is a base task. I'm not sure. But there is glory in it. And self-respect.
Necessary, but never honorable.
No, not honorable. I don't claim that. I spoke of glory.
And you meant power.
Have you ever looked closely into the heart of your fellow citizen? Do you know the content of his ordinary happiness?
We were not speaking of the ordinary.
But we must!
That will make it easier for you. It will provide the excuse.
It is the everyday man for whom we are making this city, isn't it?
The common man among others.
He can't make a city for himself. He doesn't have the will or the imagination. He doesn't even have the interest.
He will be able to sustain the city once the law is established.
Maybe, but that's not our case, is it? We have no law. We have to make our own. Men have to be thrust into law. I will show you that today.
I know the tasks of leadership. That is not the difference between us.
Each man loves what he can reach out and touch with his own hands. His world is what happens to him alone. We must break him out of these private responses. We will make of him more than he can make of himself.
Just what is it you want to make of him?
At first, a good soldier, a disciplined soldier.
It is an armed camp that we are to build rather than a city.
Our man will be a citizen soldier, not a plunderer.
So much more efficient. A well-managed army of citizens could overturn every city in the territory. And then what?
I would not attempt to look so far into the future, so far beyond ourselves.
Give me reason to see, Romulus. More in your policy than the pursuit of power.
I offer the ordinary man extraordinary glory. I give him the pride of fighting for a city which will answer to itself. To the extraordinary man, I offer influence and position in the city, a chance to shape its policy. I offer him my support without qualification.
Your support, like everything which is strong, has a purpose of its own.
The prize which I hold out to him, and to you, is command. The new life will be hard, austere, demanding, but seldom cruel or arbitrary.
You are certain that nature can be put to use. That conviction endangers us all. What kind of a future do you prepare for?
Let the future shape itself out of what we do.
Can man justify himself as conqueror and survive? Can you stop short of total power?
Surely you do not accuse me of becoming a tyrant.
Not a tyrant. I know that. Your purposes are not personal, but public. The power you seek is for the city, not for yourself.
You do understand.
But there are dangers for you as well. You cannot avoid seeing yourself in the reflections of glory which the city will cast.
They will not blind me.
But it will please you to leave behind the example of a hero who founded the world's most powerful city. The story of a man who made the courage and the intelligence to found strongly.
My pride won't change my policy.
Your history will become a textbook for heroes. Your actions will justify a politics of success. Your story will be a model for political realists. None of it will make very salutary reading.
My aim is not crude power, but victory with honor.
If I could be sure that you are able to distinguish between honor and power,
You must trust me.
show me cause to trust you.
At least consent to be my conscience, the loyal opposition.
Any answer which Marcus might make is drowned in the excitement of human voices. Enter Italus with Proculus and a few propertied men of the city from the right. Enter Junius with a motley rabble gathered from all quarters from the left. Mixed with this crowd, but still unseen, are Massilia and Antimachus. Proculus is somewhat perturbed. Junius is very excited.
So here he is, our great and trusted leader. What are you trying to put over on us, Romulus?
Put an end to this noise, Junius. Quiet that crowd if you want to speak with me.
Do you expect the people to remain silent while you connive at dictatorship? We know your high-handed ways and false benevolence. We know what you've been up to these last weeks.
He doesn't know anything, Romulus. He has suspicions. Market stall rumors.
I know plenty. I know plenty, Hatchet Man, plenty. I know what's going on well enough.
This mom is a harsh sound, Junius. I don't like it.
I'm not blind, you know. I've got at least 1,000 eyes to see you with.
Good. Then there's no need for long explanations.
Like hell there isn't.
There is no threat to you or to your party or in these events.
You think you're pretty much on top of it, don't you? You don't bother with concessions. You think we'll take whatever you give us. You'd better change some of your ideas, Romulus. We're not likely to wait around on your pleasure. We're so a motley crowd to be talked down to. We have rights, and we know what they are.
Don't provoke him, Junius.
He's at fault, not me.
You know he can't be bullied.
He knows the value of numbers, all right?
Always the demagogue, lining up the majority where you have no argument.
You're more afraid of me than of him.
Loud, threatening, disorderly. You don't deserve to be heard in your excited state. Call off that mob.
You're just like him. You're both snobs. You with money, Romulus with power. You think men of my condition aren't worth much. Well, neither of you will carry out any of your schemes without me. And then.
What's the complaint, Junius? Show some reason for all this shouting.
I asked about our rights. How this city is going to be run now that you've taken care of Remus.
That's an unpleasant way of describing my husband's death.
The crowd parts, and Massilia is disclosed, dressed in black, very mournful. Antimachus, next to her, offers his arm. He is properly gallant. They move forward as Junius speaks.
I'm sorry, madame. Mine's an easy way of talking, direct and clear. I don't want to be misunderstood. You're the one who has to suffer for all this. Go ahead. Cry if you have to.
You're kind, Junius. So kind to a poor widow. I must rush into tenderness wherever I find it now.
Let this tyrant see the full extent of misery he has thrust upon us.
Yes. Let him look upon me, if you wish.
We'll not let him get away with anything. He'll answer for what he has done to you.
But I shall hold no grudges. I am not the kind of woman who hates. One must try very hard to love those who do harm. That is charity, Junius.
You are lovely in your grief, Marsilia, almost transfigured by it.
No flattery, Antimachus. Not now. I can scarcely give it the attention it deserves.
This terrible loss has given you such inner peace. You are composed, almost harmonious. It's as if you gained a lover, not lost one.
Any decent man must feel for her, want to help her.
I do not need help, Junius. I feel no bitterness against anyone. Especially, I have no hatred for Romulus. He has always been so considerate to members of the family. Poor man. He did what circumstances forced him to do.
Romulus is never forced to do what he doesn't want to. He makes his own opportunities, and the rest of us be damned.
You are full of aggression, Junius.
And here's a third snob, but without property or power, with nothing that really counts. He falls back on poetry and foreign birth for his sense of superiority.
All bluster and insult. Who do you think listens to you, Junius?
I know my audience. They may not have the refinement of yours, but they don't have the conceits either.
You mean they are not educated?
They know right from wrong. That's enough knowledge for any man. They will not permit pillaging or riot.
Right and wrong have nothing to do with anything. The two worst, in fact. Politician and moralist.
What do you know about morals?
Enough to know they do great harm.
You wouldn't know, so tied up in your inner feelings, in your own private responses, in your own self-image. You've never taken hold of the real world.
The real world is a myth. Everyone picks and chooses his own world. Even you, Junius, are a set of prejudices, assumptions, which have no other reality than your belief in them.
You're the one who lives in fiction. You made a profession out of it. What have you ever done to make things better, to improve them?
Nothing. Nothing at all, which would win me even more, even one vote of your loud majority. Nothing useful.
At least politics makes something happen. We act. We don't let life dribble away in cynical aphorisms.
Let me apologize, Massilia, for the noise and hostility of these wranglings.
I'm somewhere else, really. I hardly hear either of you. Look at Romulus. The death of Remus seems to have taken him far away too.
Romulus, I know you must be unhappy, but already,
You have something to ask?
as the word spreads, there is confusion. Merchants have bolted their stores in fear of the mob. Few risk the streets, even now in broad daylight.
Old fear. The fear of losing advantages you don't rightfully hold.
Your ill-assorted followers are the cause. They prowl the streets like predatory beasts.
What is it you want, Proculus?
The people I speak for, we must have protection.
I will not permit pillaging or riot.
Protection of your ancient right of exploitation. Everything as has been in the past, the whole pot full of injustices. That's what you want protection for.
You won't stop until you drag every respectable citizen down to the same low level.
Not at all our plan. We intend to raise the respectable citizen to our level and take this money for the service.
Romulus, you see the danger. You have been a good defender of public order and property through these unsettled times. Can we continue to depend on that defense?
It is the people's comfort he'd better look after, or he'll have the mutinous soldiers and striking artisans to deal with.
You must protect us against this insolent mob of immigrants, or
What threat now, Proculus? What threat now?
We'll take our wealth to a city which can protect it.
What an elevated example of citizenship. What high pride of city. What costly devotion.
You're no great model of civil excellence.
How can we help but learn from the example of our betters?
You are both partisans. Neither of you has the vision to look beyond their own party.
We represent sizable interests in the city, not just private creativity.
You are too representative to know what creativity is. Your only defense is a lawless, uneducated mob you can't control. And don't you look so smug, Proculus. Respectability is not much of an alternative.
Gentlemen, enough infighting. From today forward, we will work together, all of us. It comes as a surprise? No matter, we will work together.
You're a brave utopian, Romulus. How will these two partisans ever give up their mistrust of each other and of you?
Their own interests will show them the way.
It's about time we heard from you.
We must have your help.
What possible interests do they share?
Both wish to get at least a part of what they claim. They must cooperate, or they are in danger of losing everything.
Let them gamble for the whole, try for everything through complete rule of their own party. If they believe in themselves, it's a much more plausible course of action.
They are political men, not poets. They are experienced in their work. They have learned to compromise with what they are given, with what is possible. Their demands are made in extreme terms, but they never act that way. Only an outsider would take them literally.
Well, that's a shame. A shame they don't act as they think.
For you, perhaps. The poet has more autonomy and does less harm with it. Only he can indulge himself in sincerity. It would wreck politics.
They are spiritless and hypocritical, not the least bit loyal to the meaning they've created. Each is a model of the true Philistine.
A makeshift compromising approach, but quite adequate to the ordinary decisions of life. Together, they manage a rough sort of fairness. Not the best and not the worst.
Don't waste your words on him, Marcus. He's not one of us. He comes from too far away over a distant sea. He's not our problem anyway. It's Romulus.
Yes, how do you stand on Romulus, Marcus?
There is too much fierceness in you, an uncontrolled quality, dangerous to order.
Oh, Marcus, you don't know him. Gentle, tender, easy to touch.
Not here this morning. Rather, a conscience too quick to take offense, a pride too ready to defend itself.
You need a leader with spirit, quick and ready to put you in order. A strong man.
He is his own master, Massilia. He won't be controlled.
Certainly I am open to reasonable counsel.
As this day dawned, we had two instruments like yourself. Bold, swift, active men, moved by violent yet not tyrannical ambition. On this double foundation, we had two alternatives of action. The two sources of ambition curb each other. Why have you taken from us the power of choice?
I have not deprived you of choice. I have ended a party conflict, which would have split the city at the very time it must find unity.
You did kill your brother in order to rule alone.
That is the consequence of his action, not the cause.
I do not see the difference. There is none.
Marcus, you have my answers, imperfect as they may be. My nature may be fierce, but it is what is needed in our circumstances. It is true that my brother was a balance, an alternative at one time, but not at his death, nor in the weeks before.
He turned suspicious, but probably with good cause.
He was unbalanced.
Not that bad, Italus, but certainly disturbed.
Do you remember, Massilia, the pleasure he used to take in poetry? We spent hours together, and then he stopped.
He was busy, working too hard on this new city. It was his whole life. He neglected me as well. Besides, you know that poetry was never more than an idle amusement with him.
Oh, that's not true, Massilia. It meant a great deal to him.
When did Remus give up this interest?
I don't remember. It was not long back, about the time we settled on this location for the city.
Remus was obsessed by that settlement. It changed him.
His part of the work went slowly. Far too slowly. Why?
He never liked building. Not enough adventure in it.
You're not consistent, Massilia.
What can I say? He was out of sorts, not able to concentrate. He took to sulking. He made life difficult for...
What was the reason?
I don't understand any man, much less my husband. I know their wants, not their minds. And he was contrary in so many things.
What was the reason?
Remus was unhappy about the choice of this site for the city. He had no reason to be. It was a decision we left to the gods. They sent us the bold, weak-clawed birds to mark this place.
The place Romulus had selected. The gods spoke directly to his interests.
They pick out favorites here below. Fortune was with Romulus.
Sometimes the gods are helped in their choice by less than holy forces.
What do you mean, precisely?
I think it's bad policy to let the gods make our decisions for us. We know what is good for ourselves. Why not public elections with each man counted out in the open?
Your suspicions are built on a shaky foundation of rumor.
Let us hear all of the rumors, Junius.
There was talk in the market.
I heard it too.
It was said that 12 vultures, which according to omens sanctified your choice, never in fact flew to you.
You were accused of exaggeration, or worse.
Exaggeration which put the first important decision of the city into your hands.
The great birds flew to his brother as well. Never did anyone doubt the divine marks in Remus or challenge the destiny which they promised.
Remus was favored with 6 birds, and Romulus, by his own report, with 12. The prize went to the greater number.
The only witnesses were men of the two parties already forming around the two of you. We were forced to take both of you on your word.
No one has dared bring an accusation in public.
The people are not allowed their own voice. Besides, there was no proof.
We had no choice but to accept the heavier sign.
But we still have our doubts.
The birds did fly as they were seen to fly.
How can you be so certain?
I just know. A woman's way of knowing.
Not good enough, Massilia.
I know because it was Remus himself who started those rumors. He was so full of spite and hatred.
Against whom?
I won't say. Against everyone. I don't like talking about my husband's defects. He's gone now. Let him be in peace. Let's stop talking about him.
Remus did take seriously this free choice of the gods. His feeling toward me was never the same afterwards. We never really spoke again.
Nothing had changed? The two of you still shared command.
It is enough that Remus thought the change.
Not enough to so thoroughly unsettle him. There must be something else.
You still haven't answered the important question. Romulus, what do you intend to do now?
Now, all of us together will bury my brother. For the future, my policy is unchanged. An ordered city with the force necessary to preserve and expand.
For some time now, a member of the crowd has been looking toward Mount Ramonium. Now he is excited. He whispers to Junius, who stalks forward.
What is the cause of this latest push? A column of troops is moving at this moment up Mount Ramonium to secure the citadel.
Consternation among followers who move quickly off stage.
Do you intend to make us prisoners of your power?
It is Marcellus at the head of a special honor guard, ceremonial only. All of us will go now, join them on the mountain.
What protections do we have?
My word, it is enough. Where is Lucius? He should be with us.
Still a fanatic about his study. He is making the tests.
His work is important to us, but so is this occasion. Be sure he gets to the mountain, Italus.
It is a cruel custom, Massilia, which does not allow a woman to attend the funeral of her own husband.
The men who originate such customs are afraid of our strong feeling.
Our own sobriety is a pretense. We feel as deeply as you, but we are less honest about it.
Then why observe the custom? Everything is so different today. Why not let me go with you to the mountain?
You will observe the custom, Celia. Gentlemen.
Do you command our presence?
My own sorrow requests you. Respect for our ancestors commands you. Piety controls this occasion.
This does not mean that we accept everything you have done.
I don't ask that. I myself cannot accept fratricide, but I do accept necessity.
The last to exit is Marcus. Both he and Romulus look fully at each other in silence. Marcus goes out, leaving Romulus, Massilia, Italus on stage.
Now, a sorrow which needs no pretense.
Exit. Curtain falls with Massilia and Italus looking after him. That was Act 1. We just have a snippet of the end of Act 3 to read you because we think it's also some interesting text to share. But I'll just briefly tell you what happens in Act 2 is that Italus tries to convince Massilia to help him oppose Romulus's growing power. Massilius rejects Italus, asserting her loyalty to Romulus, despite acknowledging that he doesn't truly love her. His true passion is for founding the city. A significant portion explores the reunion between Marcus and Luconia, who are revealed to have been former lovers. This is our Luconia in the third act. Despite their love, Luconia ultimately chooses to duty to Romulus and the city's founding over rekindling their relationship. This second act concludes with multiple political fractions discussing how to handle Romulus's increasing power, and they debate whether to control, eliminate, or work with him, ultimately deciding they need Marcus's support. They disagree about Romulus's true nature and motives, revealing the instability and competing interests threatening the new city's foundation. So Act 3 begins immediately after Act 2, centering on the aftermath of Remus's death and Romulus's consolidation of power. It opens with this dramatic confrontation where Massilia publicly confesses to conspiring with Romulus to engineer Remus's death. So she kind of gets brought into the picture. She reveals that she manipulated Remus by expressing love for a better man, provoking him to confront Romulus in a rage. The confrontation leads to their fight, and Romulus killed Remus. Despite Romulus wanting to spare her, the council, led by Marcellus, Camillus, and others, demands her execution for adultery and conspiracy. So Massilia is condemned to death. After her departure to her execution, Romulus convenes the city's founding council and presents his own radical vision for Rome. He proposes a complete break from the past, rejecting ancestral gods and traditional values in favor of human self-determination. He argues that Rome will be founded on consent rather than divine authority, promising citizens freedom, economic opportunity, and a disciplined society built on merit rather than privilege. Marcus and Timachus and other leaders challenge Romulus's authoritarian approach, questioning whether true consent is possible under his rule and warning about the dangers of concentrated power. And an extended debate unfolds about justice and freedom and governance, and different factions compete for visions for Rome's future. Numa reappears, claiming to speak for the goddess, prophesizing that he will indeed be Rome's second ruler, suggesting that Romulus's reign will be temporary. Despite his misgivings about Romulus, Marcus ultimately chooses not to attend the founding ceremony, but acknowledges he won't actively oppose Romulus. Luconia remains loyal to Romulus, and the act ends with a founding ceremony beginning off stage as Marcus exits. So we're gonna just read this last concluding part of Act 3. So that's where we'll start with Romulus kind of assembling his council.
Let us take stock of our new city. Gentlemen, my first concession, a minor one, but sure to please you, the banishment of Italus.
Ooh.
Off into exile, my friend.
Why? You can't mean it. You're amusing yourself. Why?
A host of good reasons. Choose among them. Nobody likes you. Nobody trusts you. You are not good company. You are not a good soldier, not a good citizen. You remind all of us too much of our crude and haphazard past. Betray too much of our strength, weakness. Too much of all. Meat of all. It is for your own good, for your own career. Too often you have boasted of being a teacher and a scholar, of being superior. Take the time in far-off places to write a book or two, to ruminate with our posterity and inform their practices. We are done with you. There's not much you could ever teach us.
Very amusing. Clever even. Clever enough to hide your real reasons.
Who will speak for Italis? Ask to stay his banishment? Oh, please, defend him.
I can speak well enough for myself.
Oh, but will anyone listen?
You think you can get rid of your crimes with me? Banish your past away with me?
That would be helpful. I'm not adverse to it.
You want to hide the beginnings.
Nothing is hidden away from us. Our eyes are open. I have let the truth come out, which I could have easily concealed. I wanted them all to know, to see that my city is at its founding, crime and conquest. Every crisis in its maintenance will require a ruler to transgress the law. I killed my brother knowingly to found this city. I would do the same to preserve it. No, Italis, nothing to hide now. I am sending you away because you are mean and not much use to us.
You'll all die in a lifetime, and your secret with you, without me.
Marcellus, get rid of the braggart.
Guards!
10 or more soldiers appear. It is evident they have been in readiness the whole time.
No, only the first two there. The rest of you, stand back.
It is small force, necessarily only if fortune had to be coerced. You see, only for me and minor affairs. Marcellus, send the men back to their quarters. Go with them yourself. It is over here.
They drag Italis off. There is a platform on the left not far from the site of Remus's death. Each man, as he exits, has his final say on this platform.
I'm with you, Romulus, for a very simple reason. You know how to command an army.
The guarantees for us against this army, not only for today, but for the future. What are they?
Now, you shall have my policy. A policy which includes security and opportunities for all of you.
The markets will open again. Stay open under your protection?
Of course, but there will be a change. Limited to essential products only. No more luxury items for home consumption.
My whole life is invested in the markets. You can't close off on opportunities.
The needs of an expanded army will be your new market. Weavers, farmers, metal shops, carpenters, arsenals will be busy. But that's not all. New cities, and with them, new markets open themselves to the conqueror. They will be yours to exploit at your discretion.
You take away the same freedom from us at home. We are used to our own people, their desires and tastes.
I will not allow the corrosion of luxury here. A city suffers as much from ill-distributed riches as it does from poverty. No, the free market is the world market, the corruption of the world and our profit.
People abroad will live better than our own citizens.
They will have more comforts and those badly distributed. But they will certainly not live better.
The foreign market is at risk.
You will have subsidies and foreign mercenaries to protect you. The flattery of the foreigner's taste will be an instrument of our success.
The same old status quo. The old power structure of privilege and aid for the people who already have too much. What do you intend to do for the people who really need help?
They are the closest to me. They will be the disciplined center of our city, the citizen army by which we shall overcome and rule others.
The barracks room for the people? Is that it?
Loyalty and love of country to replace the mercenaries' love of money. Leadership and victory for our arms. High sacrifice and an uncorrupted life.
And dangers and the hardships of war. The daily risks to our lives.
Oh, the end of the mob and the resentments of poverty. No more begging and scrounging. We will make your masses better than they are. Give them a faith, a stake in the city. A city which will rule other cities because of their efforts.
Patriotism instead of bread.
Bread enough. Long marches, but plenty to eat. But no flattery. No flattery by food or things or persons. A just share, even of the glory. What do you say, the two of you?
Proculus nods in a reluctant affirmative gesture. Junius makes an indifferent shrug. They move together to the left and to the platform.
I'm with you, Romulus. I won't pretend to trust you. What you have done is easier to forget than to forgive. It helps that our memories are short. We'll keep busy and not think of Remus. I don't like the violence of your past, your strange origins. You are not a patrician. You don't think and act as rulers usually do, at least not like the ones I'm used to. Anyway, I know where you stand. You are honest. This rabble coming in from all lands threaten the peace. You are the one man to control them. You will keep the hungry fed, the idlers at games and exercise, the superstitions and sweaty out of politics. You will lead all of them away from the wild claims of equality and so preserve our freedom. Although we must have an enforced law, frankly. I don't take much to arms with Remus. I don't like the violence of your past, your strange origins. You are not a patrician. Still, the balance is favorable. Wars are profitable, and the new markets will increase our trade.
With you, Romulus. Proculus doesn't trust you. It's a good sign. It means he can't control you either. You're not of the people, not born to their condition, not really sympathetic to their claims. You are above us, always above us, handing down the orders from above, as if you didn't know how to manage us. I'm not all sure we want to be with you as you want us to be. You start with concentration of power and we'll try to improve on it. But what other chance do most of us have? We are really a poor prize for anyone. Yes, we'll make you our champion for the present, at least until we're able to do better. You'll keep the privileged in their place, not let them push and shove too hard. Your character and motives aren't very pure, but whose are? You do have a cold kind of sympathy for us. You won't ever make us rich, probably not even comfortable, but you won't let us starve. And there will be fair distribution in our city. These better be. Or you'll never win these wars. I'll watch you closely for the present. Later on, when we are stronger, there will be opportunities for change.
Proculus and Junius exit together.
You haven't said a word, Lucius.
You know I'm not much for politics.
I want your opinion.
My approval, I suppose. It's a very tightly controlled city, but you plan a busy sort of city.
For you, there will be as much time as you need. For leisure, for experiment, for thought.
You expect me to be productive, don't you?
You are, anyway. Your work makes you so. The engines of offensive war, which we have already tested.
That work was of my own choosing. I devised those things out of my own purpose.
We expect you to go on.
There is other work I want to do.
We will even tolerate that, up to a point.
How far? How much freedom?
Let's not quibble, Lucius. No other city would give you the latitude and help which we have.
I am more than a builder of machines. Behind my inventions is a new way of thinking, of studying. It has some unpleasant consequences, politically. You might find them subversive.
Keep your ideas and their consequences to yourself. You can be useful to our city against other cities. We ask no more of you. Besides, common sense will save you from any radical action.
I have passed beyond common sense. Ask anyone in the city. They will list my peculiarities.
Most of them are superstitious and fearful, afraid of change.
I think you should know. Well, I would share my ideas, my theories, even my inventions with any man who thinks as I do, who might profit from my work. Any man, whether he was a friend of the city or not, even if he were an enemy. You see, I'm not a very good citizen, Romulus. Not just indifferent, but perhaps a bad sort.
Never mind now. I'll keep a good watch on you. You won't get the chance. In the meantime, complete freedom to do what you want.
Lucius moves hesitantly to the platform.
I am with you, Romulus, but I am uncertain of you. We don't touch except at the crudest level of expediency. Our ignorance of each other is a danger, an obvious danger, but it allows me the time and the freedom to make a beginning. I wouldn't know how to stop you even if I wanted it. I have no following in the city, no political resources, and no desire for them. You will give me the instruments with which to work. That is a real advantage for people like myself, an advance even. You will shield me from the motley fears of all factions, from the superstitions of both the well-born and the impoverished. I have no heart for fighting them, nor the energy nor the time. You will battle for me. Keep them away from my corner of isolation. I will shut out the city and keep to my work. That is where my true future lies. Yet, how will I be free of you, Romulus? How will I be free of you?
Now it's my turn, I suppose, to go up to that platform and deliver a lecture. Well, I don't think I'll do it because I don't care, really.
You're not as important as the rest. You may think so, but you're not important at all.
You politicians all have the same conceit, the same narrow perspective on life. You think your decisions are everything, that you can determine everything.
Better than others, anyway. Poets don't make reality, they adjust to it.
I've seen several like you. When you die completely. Unless a good poet chooses to celebrate your actions.
Go your own way, Antimachus. You're harmless enough, not the real insight or conscience in you to cause any trouble. Take your freedom. Use it to write if you wish, but like all citizens, you will serve in the army and show your loyalty.
It's all the same to me, you or anyone else. Except, you're stronger. You are stronger. That could make a difference, I suppose, but not in my lifetime.
Camillus arouses himself from an almost perfect stillness and moves toward the temple. At the foot of the stairs, he turns to Romulus.
The act is admitted. Murder of brother by brother. You have defamed our gods, dishonored your household, damaged the city at the moment it most needed purity. And you take pride in all of it and call it necessary. And yet, heaven has handed down its sanction through my son. I do not understand.
Now, Marcus. Now.
Marcus steps back into the scene, back into the company of Romulus and Luconia.
Both of you know my mind. You know it hasn't changed.
I know it. I know its limits.
Behind every human action must be a conscience.
What really is conscience? So many people claim it in different ways.
To have a view of human excellence fully appropriate to man as he is. A view worthy of being accepted and loved by reasonable men everywhere. To take a chance on the better over the worst. To gamble on that excellence.
Alone, by yourself.
If necessary. But that's not important. Not important at all.
It is to me important to avoid.
A civilized city, Usonia, must aim to raise every man, lift him into that standard of decency open to him.
no one will dare disagree. No one will dare attempt it.
No one. Not one? Perhaps not everyone, but at least a few.
What about me, Marcus? What about me?
You?
Am I to be judged like the others? By the same standards? With the same bitterness?
Yes, just like the others. It is all the same, but not with bitterness. Not any of you. The limits of human effort are not new to me.
Will you serve the city? Will you let the past die?
It is the future which frightens me, not the past.
It is open to us, open wide.
Closed. Locked in a perennial condition of war. No leisure, no autonomous hours of thought. Your self-sufficiency will be dependent upon hostile enemies, trained to victory in war. Your citizens will not know how to deal with peace. You have started with the worst personal crime and with the worst public crime. The consolidation of power to achieve total power.
Stay with me. Curb and correct a policy whose drift you fear.
I am not with you, Romulus, nor is anyone else. They have only agreed to go along.
That much, that minimum, is all I ask of you.
The city you found will have its glory, but it will leave man's best capacities, his greatest facilities, untouched.
I forgive you all your opposition. I don't even ask that you respect me. Let your reason guide and direct my will. Think of the city we will build between us, a lasting city.
Bold of you, Romulus, but I don't trust you.
You don't and won't. Come away, Romulus. I know him. He will never come over. The differences are too great.
Differences be damned. They're not that important. You must join the city, Marcus.
Why?
There must be someone I can trust.
You have Marcellus.
Someone who can understand what I do.
You have Lucinia.
Someone who knows how and why I do wrong.
Try yourself. You have yourself.
I would be different, act differently if that were so. The city must have you to regulate my will. You will learn from me as well.
What can you teach me, Romulus? Success? You have that only because you are willing to settle for less. There is no lesson in your actions. Only the old, tired story of man's vulnerability. His willingness to seek his own comfort. Any opportunist can take advantage of that.
He can't be taught, Romulus. He has learned his own lessons too well. He knows his mind. Nothing will entice him away from himself. Accept the fact, Romulus, but there's some human beings not even you can control.
Marcus, you can't turn away from us now. Our first serious domestic problem is still to be solved. Our neighbors have daughters of great beauty and virtue. And the shortage of women here...
They marry into their own tribe. They wouldn't consider a liaison with our multi and vagabond multitude. We're not a match worthy of them.
Then we must convince them of our future.
Convince is it, or something else?
I have in mind a great gathering, an exciting series of games. We will invite all of the tribe and display our valor in the easy atmosphere of recreation.
The best of entertainments would not give you what you want. I know that tribe. They are not likely to give up the best woman for a day's festivity.
Games would not be everything.
You mean we would continue our crime? We would add rape to murder because it was necessary?
Not if you advise against it. We will be guided by your advice.
Not any more than you have been today.
It is strange to see, and you will never accept it, Romulus. But he is stronger than you, isn't he?
Different, Lucinia.
You are fiercer, colder, more autonomous. There is something in practical action which softens a man. Romulus can do things which few men can do, but you are something that very few men can be. Please, Romulus, come away now. You have a city to found.
I won't give up on you, Marcus. You will join us. You will make us better than we are.
Marcus, the ceremony. Won't you attend?
No, not now. Not yet.
Romulus and Luconia exit. Marcus ponders a bit, comes to the center, and then forward. The curtain closes behind him. He seems ready to talk to the audience. A muted sound of trumpets, the beginning of the founding ceremony from off to the right. He gives up on the idea of speaking, smiles equivocally. and exits slowly to the right. The end. All right. So thank you so much to all of the actors.